Assalamu alaikum, grade 8 students. As you know that we are discussing indices and we discussed the basic laws of indices in the class and we did a lot of questions on the laws of indices. This is basically the asynchronous task. We gave you a worksheet on that task which was the exponents and division. And this video is basically on the indices and I have taken some questions from that worksheet which we gave you in that task just to make sure that you guys are doing the work correctly, and if there is any confusion you can take help from this video and solve the worksheet. If you haven't solved the worksheet yet, you have to solve the worksheet because this is a very important topic and it will be a part of your assessment which is going to held soon in this month inshallah. So I will advise you to please be serious and solve these worksheets because they are very important and they will be a part of your assessment. And since we have learned about the laws of indices, so there are two laws which I am going to revise in this video. That is, when the bases are same and they are being divided, we subtract the powers, and when the bases are same and they are being multiplied, we add the powers. This worksheet is basically on these two laws, and there is one more law, that is the negative exponent law. We know that whenever something is shifted from the numerator to the denominator, the sign of the exponent changes. So we'll be using these three laws to solve these questions. The first question is 4h to the power minus 2 divided by 9h to the power minus 3, and we have exponents in division, and we know that 4 and 9 cannot be further simplified, so I will write 4 upon 9 as it is. And now I will apply the law of indices. I know that the bases are same and they are being divided, so the powers will be subtracted. So I will write h first because I have to write the base once and then minus 2, and I will subtract the power, so I will use a negative sign according to the law, and then I will use a bracket to write minus 3. So after simplifying, I will get 4, this will be h, and this will be minus 2, and you know that minus and minus will be positive, so it will be plus 3 upon 9, and the final answer will be 4 upon 9, and minus 2 plus 3 will be h plus 1. So plus 1 is not mentioned. We do not write plus 1, so the final answer is 4h upon 9. The next question is basically 7k to the power minus 6 divided by 4k5b minus 2. Again, the exponents are in division, so I will apply the law of division. There is no b in the numerator, so there are two k's. So this will be 7 and 4 will be as it is because it cannot be simplified further. And now I will write k, and I know that there is a k in the denominator and the powers will be subtracted. So I will write minus 6, and then I will subtract the power, that is positive 5. And b minus 2 will remain in the denominator. And on simplification, this will become minus 6 and minus 5 will be minus 11. So this will be k 7k minus 11, and it will be 4b to the power minus 2. And it is recommended that you should leave your answer with a positive exponent. So I will convert these two exponents positive, and I know that something can be made positive by shifting it to the numerator on the denominator. If it is in the numerator, shift it in the denominator. If it is in the denominator, then we have to shift it in the numerator. This is b minus 2, so it will shift in the numerator and it will become b square. And there is 4, and k minus 11 will shift in the denominator and it will become positive k 11. So the third question is also a very similar type of question, and it is very much similar to the first two questions. 9 upon 4 will not be simplified further, so I will write 9 upon 4 as it is, and I know that there is a z6 and z4, so I will just subtract the powers. This will be 6 minus 4, and I know that there is a g5 in the denominator, so there will be a g5 in the denominator since no g is present in the numerator. So after simplifying, this will become 9g square. 6 minus 4 is 2 and upon 4g5. So this is the answer, and the answer has all the positive exponents. So I will not solve it further. I will leave it over here. And question number four, we have 1 over 8. So I can write 1 over 8, and I have a w, and I have a w. I will use the law of division, that is w1 minus w4, because you know that when the bases are same and they are being divided, the powers are subtracted. Again, it will be b, and it will be 1 minus 5. So again the answer will be w, I don't have to write 1, w minus 3, and it will be b minus 4 upon 8. And I know that I will not leave my answer here because the exponents are still negative. So it's better to leave the answer with a positive exponent. So I will shift everything in the denominator, and in the numerator that will be 1. So my final answer will be 8 w3, because I have shifted this in the denominator, and b4. So this will be my final answer. Question number 5, again there is 6 and 8, and we know that 6 and 8 can be simplified. 2 times 3 is 6, and 2 times 4 is 8. And again we have two w's and they are being divided, so it will be 1 minus 6. When bases are same and they are being divided, just subtract the powers, and we have again y, and we have a y5 in the numerator and y3 in the denominator, so it will be 5 minus 3. And on simplification, this will become 3w to the power minus 5. And I know that I cannot leave my answer in negative exponent, so I have to shift this, and this will be y square upon 4, and I will just shift the w in the denominator, so it will be 3y square whole divided by 4w5. So this is the answer of question number 5. And we have question number 6. In question number 6, we have law number 1, which is basically when the bases are same, the powers shall be added. So we will just add the powers. We will write y once, and we will just add the powers. 6, and I will use a sign of addition because we have to add the powers, and since there is a minus 4, I will use a bracket for that. Again there is a positive sign, and then again you will use a bracket and minus 5 in that. And we know that after simplification this will become y, it will be 6 minus 4 minus 5, and I know that minus 4 and minus 5 is minus 9, and it will be minus 3. 6 minus 9 will be minus 3, and I cannot leave my answer in negative exponent, so I have to shift it downward, so it will become 1 upon y cube. So these are the questions which are very much similar, and you just have to pick the right law, and you have to show all the working. Don't skip the step because there will be a chance of error in skipping the step. This is the last one, and in this again we have multiplication, so I will just write all the numbers together, 6 and 8 together, and g's together. This is g and this is g5, So I will write G and G5 together like this. And then I have a D square, so I will write D square and D cube just to make sure that my answer should be correct. And now I will use for the first law, the multiplication law. Whenever the bases are multiplied, the powers are added. 6, 8 is 48. And now I will just write the answer directly. I know that there is a 1. 1 plus 5 will be 6, so it will be G6. I have added the powers. I have used the law. And what about the D? This is 2 and this is 3, so it will be D5. So that was all about exponents and division and multiplication. I hope this video and this concept is now clear. There are a lot of questions in the worksheet, and I will recommend you and I will advise you to please practice those worksheets because they are very much important. And all the best.